is David Hunter. I'm the general manager and wine buyer of Chelsea Wine Belt. The next wine is from Cantina Nuraghe, and this is in Sardinia. So Sardinia, the little island, not little, gigantic island off of Italy. And this is Cannonau. So Cannonau is what they call Grenache in Sardinia. So it's a bit confusing, unfortunately, but different countries call different grapes different things. So in this area of Italy, they call it Cannonau. So it's 100% Grenache. The bottling, it's just a proprietary name. They decided to call it Nero Sardo, which is their sort of naming of this wine. It's 2011, mostly with Grenache. You want something that's going to be pretty young. So you want something 2011 is perfect, so it's 2 years past our current year. That's perfect. You wouldn't really want a Grenache or a Cannonau that's generally more than 3 or 4 years old. So this is perfect. I love the label too, by the way. Very striking, kind of very classy looking label. Good color. I love Grenache. It's one of my favorite grapes. It's originally from, or most well known from, the Rhone River. So it's in the southern Rhone of France. And it produces very round, fruity, plummy wines. And for the most part, across the board, as long as you have, sort of a good year, the right temperature, and a winemaker who knows a thing or two about wine, you can really wind up with beautiful wine. Grenache is very forgiving. It generally is a very reliable grape. So if you don't know, you're looking at a restaurant wine list and you see a Côte de Rhone, or you see a Cannonau, or a Grenache, you can generally rely on that as being very consistent and reliable. The nose has really dark fruit, black plums, black cherries. It has a bit of spice to it. Maybe a little anise, like a black licorice edge. The palate's nice. It's really more of a ripe fruit, so it's more of almost like a candied cherry. So you get more of a ripeness to it. And instead of plum on the palate, I get more of a prune, so more of a dark fruit on the palate. But then I still get bright cherry and sort of a brightness to it as well. So you get that acidity, you get that depth of flavor. 13% alcohol, so not out of whack. It's definitely sort of balanced. It has good fruit, it has a little bit of everything going on, and it's very smooth. I would describe this wine as sort of being velvety. And velvety is nice because you could have it by itself, you could have it with a great meal. It's going to pair up with almost anything. I would do, even a strip steak with this could even hold up. But something a bit lighter, maybe something along the lines of lamb or pork would be maybe a better pairing. I really can't say enough things about the wine. I love Grenache. I like Cannonau. If you haven't had Cannonau before, or wine from Sardinia, they make beautiful wine. It's almost an ideal climate, right in the middle of the Mediterranean. So it's kind of a little sweet spot where everything just works out. It's really nice wine.